Hello and welcome to the unboxing and review of these VILCORN Joy-Cons. I got these a while back on AliExpress. They were a bit more than $30, and yeah, um, I've been having very good experiences with these Joy-Cons, and I would really like to share them with you, as well as some problems that it may have and some nitpicks that I also have. Um, so yeah, let's go ahead and open up the box. Right away, you will see the Joy-Cons. Whoops, that's for later. Right away you will see these Joy-Cons come in this very generic packaging. It comes with this plastic lid. Here we have the actual Joy-Cons. I will talk about these a bit later. But first, let's go ahead and talk about what these Joy-Cons come with. So it comes with a grip. It's not a charging grip. It's not really anything special. It's just a piece of plastic that it comes with, so that you can attach them like the original Joy-Con grip, only that it doesn't have the grip because the Joy-Cons itself have a grip. Nothing really special about this. It's just a piece of plastic that you can do that with, so pretty cool that it comes with that. Every Joy-Con does, so yeah. It comes with a USB Type-C charging cable, because these Joy-Cons actually have the capability of charging with USB-C. But I mean, I don't think you'll be using it that much because they draw power from the switch. So I mean, it's cool to have the option to do it, but I mean, you won't be using it that much really. We have the instruction manual. It's in Chinese and in English as well. It's basically explaining the functionality of the Joy-Cons itself, and also it shows you how to change the RGB lighting that it has, that I'm going to be showing you later. It comes with these Naruto stickers. For some reason, I mean, I guess they're cool. I mean, yeah, they're cool. Cute little bonus. They also come with this Joy-Con caps. I'm actually missing one. I'm actually missing one over here. Yeah, here it is. It was inside the box. So yeah, it comes with these Joy-Con caps, two Animal Crossing ones, one green and one blue, with a white background, and two with a black background, one of a Super Mario mushroom, and another one, I think this is a ninja game, but I'm not really certain. So yeah, quick, cute little bonuses, the stickers and the caps. The caps, you're mostly going to be using them a lot, depending on how you'd like to use your Joy-Cons with. So yeah, so let's go ahead and take these out of here so that we can go ahead and use the Joy-Cons. Okay, so here I have my Switch. These Joy-Cons are the original Joy-Cons, it's just that they have a Play Vital cover, resembling an SNES controller. But these are the original Joy-Cons, and these are the VILCORN Joy-Cons. So let's go ahead and detach these. So I'm going to attach these. They attach like any other Joy-Con. Pretty cool. You can use the home button as a wake up button, like in the original Joy-Cons. So let's go ahead and talk about how these feel. In handheld mode, they feel really good because they have these grips, and the Joy-Cons itself are very light. So they remind me actually of the Switch Lite and how the console feels in terms of weight. But I mean, that's kind of a double-edged sword, because if you want to use it with the grip as an independent controller, they don't feel as good. But still, they make the console feel very light and very comfortable, which is very nice. They have a D-pad. I mean, the original Joy-Cons don't have a D-pad. They have these buttons because you're supposed to actually use them like these as well. But they have a D-pad. It's a clicky D-pad. However, the actual buttons are a membrane button, and the membranes feel okay. However, you do have to, like, when you actually click, they feel like you have to click it twice, because it's like the membrane gets pushed, but you actually have to push it a bit further, which, I mean, it's kind of a nitpick of mine, but they're actually very good buttons. The analog sticks, well, I'll get to them later, because there's something I actually want to show you about the analog sticks. And they have the shoulder buttons. I mean, the R and L, they feel okay. The ZR and ZL, they feel kind of weird, but that's I guess that's because I'm used to these Joy-Cons just being completely flat in the Joy-Cons, the triggers, and these have a bit of a trouble to them. I don't know if you can see, they have a bit of trouble, so they kind of feel weird, but they don't feel bad at all. I mean, but the clickiness does feel a bit weird, but whatever. I want to show you real quick what I was telling you about the analog sticks, and that's the dead zone. These Joy-Cons don't have the greatest dead zone in the analog sticks. That's one thing I really like about these Joy-Cons, is that even though they don't have a lot of travel because they're very small, they do feel like they have very sensitive dead zone, like a very small dead zone. These ones, however, don't really have that. I mean, in the original Joy-Cons, even if I just push them ever so slightly, they will appear as an input in the actual switch. But with these ones, you have to push a bit further apart. As you can see there, you have to push it a bit further apart so that it reads the input. I mean, the dead zone is not bad, like, not at all. However, I prefer a very small dead zone on my controllers. But however, the good thing is that I haven't experienced drifting at all with these Joy-Cons. I actually haven't felt any drifting with my original Joy-Con, so I guess I'm lucky. But yeah, that's one thing about these Joy-Cons. The dead zone isn't the best. But if this isn't a big deal for you, I guess it's okay. So yeah, let's keep talking about the features this Joy-Con has. It has gyro, it has rumble, and they have RGB lighting, as you can see. The RGB lighting is okay. I mean, I even played with these Joy-Cons in a very small room, in a very dark room, and they don't feel blinding at all. which is something I have felt with, for example, with the Wii remotes and the Nintendo 3DS LED. I have to keep covering the lights with my hand, but that's not something I feel with this, because since you're going to be using them like this, your thumb is going to be covering the lights, and you actually can change the color by hitting the T button. Let me show you. You can go ahead and push the T button and press the analog stick, and as you can see, you can change the color. However, you can't turn off the light, which, I mean, as I told you before, the light isn't going to be bothering you that much. But if it's bothering you, you can't turn it off, which is kind of stupid, to be honest. But yeah, you can change the light, and it's pretty nice. I have to say, they feel really nice on the console. As I told you, it feels very light. Now you can use them independently like this, like any other Joy-Con, and with the grip as well. But as I told you, since the Joy-Cons are very light, they won't feel as good as they should. But I mean, you can actually use them like this, and I guess that if you use them like this enough, you're going to get used to them. So let's go ahead and play some games to show you the features of the Joy-Cons. I was trying the D-pad with some classic SNES games. I'm playing Super Mario World here, and the D-pad feels very cool. I have to say that the D-pad feels very, very nice. I mean, I would prefer if the D-pad was actually a membrane D-pad, because this D-pad, it's actually very clicky. It actually reminds me of the Nintendo 3DS D-pad that's also clicky. And I prefer my D-pads being a membrane. And I mean, if you're also going to have buttons that are membranes, why not the D-pad? But I mean, they do the job very well. I mean, they do the job better than the Joy-Con buttons. And yeah, they feel very cool to play classic games, especially 2D platformers like these. So let's go ahead and fire up The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom to show you how the gyroscope works. I mean, you might say, why don't you try it with Mario Kart? And it's because I'm going to have to be moving the console around like this, and it's not comfortable at all. So I'm just going to show you how the bow aiming works. I gotta say that the gyroscope in these Joy-Cons feels very nice. One thing I don't like about the gyroscopes in the original controllers is that they feel kind of shaky. I don't know if it's just me, but the gyroscope in these Joy-Cons feel very smooth. I'm going to show you. So let's get out of here so that you can see clearly. There. There. So you aim, and as you can see, it has gyroscope, and it's very smooth. You won't see it shaking or miscalculating or something. It feels very, very nice. Obviously, in this game, for the gyroscope is only in this Joy-Con right here. Oh, well, you can't use it like that, but yeah. Gyroscope feels very nice. D-pad feels very nice. I'm just talking good things about this Joy-Con. However, I do have some nitpicks. Well, I already told you about the analog stick nitpick that I have, and the membranes in the buttons that I also have. But there are also some other nitpicks that I have. One thing is that they feel very plasticky. I mean, that's not really surprising. I mean, it is a product that cost me $30 when the original Joy-Cons cost $80. But you do notice it, especially when you use the grip. As I told you, they're very light, and the feel of it, even though it has a texture and all, you will notice that it's very plasticky, and you can see it in the actual analog stick that it has a very shiny plastic, which looks not good at all. But other than that, they do the job and they feel very good. And I do find myself, I would find myself like using these as my primary Joy-Cons to use in handheld mode. I mean, I do still think that these feel way better you working independently. But in handheld mode, I mean, they do a very good job. As I told you, especially when playing classic games. So I'd give these Joy-Cons a 7 out of 10. You can go to the description down below and you will see the link to purchase these Joy-Cons off of AliExpress. They come in various other colors other than black. I believe they come in blue and pink, and I think they also come in Animal Crossing colors, which if you're into that, I guess. I ordered them black, and I gotta say that I wish I ordered the colored ones, because this is all black. Like, there's no other color here apart from the RGB lighting, and they feel kind of boring. But if you're going to order the other colored Joy-Cons, I encourage you, because they are very good and a very nice budget option for you. So if I miss anything, you can go ahead and comment down below what you'd like me to talk about these Joy-Cons. But that'll be it for now. Thank you so much for watching this review, and I'll see you back in the next one.